Hello guys, welcome to another strategy learning session in Options with G channel. Today we are going to see a low risk and a high reward strategy. The strategy name is called Iron Fly. We call it Iron Butterfly or Iron Fly. Let's see means, not waste the time, let's see means how the strategy works. Ironfly is a neutral, direction neutral strategy. So this is a sensible interface. So we are going to build the direction neutral strategy of Ironfly. Let's go into the strategy builder. So we have got a direction neutral strategy. Here you have got, it is called Iron Butterfly. So let's click this and see what sensible gives us. We will not take the coming week expiry, so I am recording this on 13th, so we have got only 3 days to go for the weekly expiry. Let us go for the monthly expiry. So we go for 30th December monthly expiry and we will create the Ironfly. So what the sensible gives us is, currently the market is at 17,368. You can see on the top, so 17,368. So what sensible gives is, at the money 17,350 CE and PE sell and 200 points out of the money on both the sides. Let's build this one from scratch, because this you have seen means the Ironfly will look like this, means it will look like a fly. Okay, means these are the wings and this is the body. Okay, this is a fly. Okay, this gives a very good risk reward, close to 5, right? Means if we get a profit, we get a maximum profit of 8,278, say 8,300, and the loss if it comes, so the loss is limited to about 1,725 rupees only, and the break evens are about 200 points up and down, because that is the distance we have got. So about 150 points up and down, because we are collecting a huge credit here. That is why means we are getting a good break even. The only downside in the strategy is the probability of profit is very less, because we have got a very narrow range to get a profit. If the market does not expire in between these break evens, we will be getting some loss. Even the loss comes, it will be very limited. Okay, so let's build this from scratch. Let us clear all these trades. Let us build this from scratch. Let us build it as a custom strategy. So we'll go to the 30th of December. So at the money is showing 17,450. There is some trouble. So 17,300 is the 350 is the option prices. I don't know why sensible is showing 17,450, but we will go with whatever is the market value is there. Ironfly is a strategy which you can very closely relate to two strategies. So one is a short straddle, which we have seen in our previous video. If you want to watch what is a short straddle, the link will appear above on your screens. You can watch it there. And the second strategy where you can correlate this is with the Iron Condor. The Iron Condor is a strategy where after all the adjustment, your final adjustment will be Ironfly. Okay, as simple as that. The final adjustment of the Iron Condor will be Ironfly. After that, you have to put the additional capital to do further adjustments. Okay, so let us build this strategy. I'll tell you the adjustment part in the end. There are a couple of adjustments, so I'll tell you the adjustments in the last part. So right now we are going to first build the short straddle, and from there we will go to the Ironfly. So right now the market is at 17,368. At the money strike is 17,350. Okay. So the 17,350 we sell one lot call and one lot put. Okay. That is a short straddle. Okay. So we will sell one lot call. You can see, and then we will sell one lot of the put. So this, what it shows is a short straddle. The short straddle is a credit strategy which has a undefined risk. The profit is much higher, but it has a undefined risk, and your POP is a little bit higher, 56% at 56%, okay, and the margin needed is quite high, means the margin required to sell this short straddle is about 1.22 lakhs initially, but to maintain the trade you will require, the final margin required will be somewhere about 1 lakh rupees. So if you have 1 lakh rupees, you can do a short straddle. Short straddle is a medium probability trade, but this is a undefined risk trade, both on the upside as well as on the downside, okay. So to mitigate this unlimited risk on upside and downside, what we are going to do, we are going to hedge the trades with the option buy. Option buying is used for hedging. Option buying, people use it like a lottery ticket, so please do not do that. This channel I am emphasizing on selling options. When we sell options, we also buy options. For what we buy options? For hedging purpose only. We don't buy options for capital gain. We are not using the options like a lottery ticket. So we are going to use options to cover or hedge our sell positions, okay. Whenever you are selling, your loss is undefined. So to make it as a defined loss, we are going to use option buy, okay. So what we can do, Sensible gave about 200 points, right? So we will do at about 150 points, okay. So 17,350, downside is minus 150 is 17,200, upside plus 150 is 17,500. So what we do in the downside, put side, we will buy one lot of 17,200 put. We'll buy that. So your downside is hedged, okay. Then we will go and buy the upside. Because now you can see in the downside there is no risk, but you have to go and buy the upside also, means then your risk will be equal, okay. 17,500, like 350 plus 150, so 17,500 we are going to buy another option. So when you buy that, again you come back to the iron fly. So 150 points on each side, so your range of the profitable range is very, very narrow. So we don't go for like the profit is quite okay, your risk reward is also quite okay, but let us increase this strike a little bit. In the put side we will reduce it and the call side will increase. Means hedges we are going to make it a little wider to get a pop around 20 to 25%. Means that is more ideal for us. That will basically reduce your max profit. It will increase your max loss slightly, your risk reward will also reduce, but your margin will slightly increase, okay. Let us see means how it goes. When I move that, you will see the changes here. You can have a look at these changes, okay. The max profit, max loss, risk reward, break even, pop, the funds needed, all this margin requirement, everything will change. So you have the basic short straddle, and we are going to, we have already added the hedges, but the hedges we are going to move it a little wider to get a proper break even for us, because this trade has a very, very low probability of profit. Most of the times the market will either shoot up on the upside or it will shoot up on the downside. Most of the time we will end up losing 1,100 rupees. That is the max loss available here if we don't do adjustments. So let us increase the break even. On the downside, let us go to 17,100. So now on a downside, your max loss is increased, okay. So let us increase this to 17,600. So when you increase this to 17,600, basically you are paying a little bit less for the hedges, because last time you paid a higher premium, now you are paying a little lower premium. So your max profit increases. Since your hedges are wider, your max loss also doubles. Before how much it was? It was about 6,000 300 something and your loss was about 1100. Now what happened? Your max profit has gone to 10,000 and your max loss has gone to 2300. Your risk reward is, before it was 6, now it has become 4.4. Similarly, you have got your break even also changed and your POP has already increased. Before it was 17%, so now it has increased to 27%, and your margin has also increased because your hedges are a little bit wider on both the sides. You will require a slightly higher margin, not too much, a slightly higher margin. Let us see what was the margin before. So we had 200 and we had 500 here, right? Before, what was the margin required? So you needed a 61,000 and you say here 37,000. Means 37,000 is the money what you need to at the end to maintain the trade, and to keep this trade on, you will require about 61,000 rupees in your account. So to take the trade, you will require only this much. You don't need anything more, because in any broker, like, you can take the buy legs first, then later you sell, you will get the entire margin benefit. So you will require about 37,000 rupees only. But to maintain this trade till expiry, you will require about 60,000. Better to keep it in the account. Okay. So don't worry about this. So this is the money available in my account to take the trade. Okay. This is the margin available for me. Okay, right now. So let's come back to this. Means now for the initial position what we saw 17%, so that will become 27%. So this profit also changes, profit and loss also changes, the break even also changes. So let us go back to our new position. So here you can see the margin is slightly increased, like 1000 rupees increase is there, but your loss is from 1100, your loss has become 2300, but your profit has also increased to 10,000 rupees max profit, but your range is now little wider, so your probability of the market being within the range is higher. Okay. So that's all is the strategy. So to explain a little bit further, you will get your max profit when the market expires exactly at 17,350. Getting that is very, very hard. If you get it, you are very, very lucky. You make a very good money. But getting that exact point at expiry is very hard. So what we normally target is about 50% of the max profit. Always try to get 50% of the max profit and then you can come out of the trade. Here 50% of max profit is about 5,000 rupees because your max profit is 10,000, right? So 50% of the max profit is 5,000 rupees you will get. Your max loss is still 2,300 rupees. Okay. That 5,000 rupees on your capital deployed. How much is your capital deployed? 38,000. So 5,000 rupees on a 38,000 is a huge return. Okay. I am talking only about a single lot. You can do more lots, your margin will double and your profit loss, everything will double. Your risk reward will remain same, POP will remain same. Okay. Your break even also will remain same because you are just increasing the lots to get more profit. You will require a double the margin. How much you are increasing the lots, that much of double this quantity of the margin you will require more. Okay. And your break evens are 17,146 on the downside and 17,553 on the upside. So how do we arrive for this? If the market moves either way within 1% of the range, means that is till December 30th, because the expiry what we have considered is December 30th. By December 30th, if the market keeps on moving up and down and it expires somewhere within this range, we will be profitable. Here you can see the one standard deviation move is well within the range. That is why means I increased your break evens a little bit higher so that the trade will become more profitable. If I increase this further, your max profit will go up, but your max loss will also go up, your margin will also go up. Let us simulate that. So like put side, if I come to 17,000, okay. Put side I am at 17,000 and call side I will go to 17,700. Now you can see that your one standard deviation movement, what is one SD is the at the money call and put premium added together. Say at the money call premium, here you can see it is 470 rupees, 290 plus 180, so 470 rupees. Your spot price plus 470 and your spot price minus 470 means that is your one standard deviation movement. So that movement is within the profitable range of the iron butterfly. Okay. So here now you see that your profit has increased to 13,000 rupees and your loss has doubled to 4,450 rupees. And your risk reward ratio is still favorable because Ironfly is one of the highest risk reward ratios available on credit strategies. Here you are getting a credit. That credit is going to be your max profit. And again your margin needed has increased, your funds needed has increased by another 2,000 rupees, right? And your break evens have also increased because you collected a higher credit but you are paying a lower debit. Okay, how much debit you are paying? You are paying 89 rupees on the put side and around 120 rupees on the call side. So you are paying out somewhere about 210 rupees only, but you are collecting 470 rupees. Means the remaining 260 rupees is what will give you that 13,000 rupees of profit. The calculations are fairly simple. It is not very hard. So what you are what you are collecting the money as premium, that is going to be your max profit, and what is going to be your max loss? Your width between the strikes. What is the width between the strikes? 350 points, right? 350 points minus the points you have collected as credit. Means how many points you have collected as credit? 260 points you have collected as credit. So 350 minus 260. So that one is around 90 points. So 90 points multiplied by one lot of Nifty is 50 units, right? So 90 multiplied by 50, that is 4,500. So that is what is going to be your maximum loss. It's very simple calculation, means no rocket science in this. You can calculate it very easily. So this is what it is. Let us come to the final adjustment part. The Ironfly is a strategy where you can do very less adjustment. There are people who are giving 5-6 adjustments to this, but most of the adjustments you will not end up doing that because the profitable range for this Ironfly is very narrow. You will always get into a loss at some point. The market will come back to that, and Ironfly is a position where you will come after all the adjustments. At the end you will come to the Ironfly. Further adjustments for this will require a much more additional capital than currently what you have deployed. Like for example, currently we have deployed about 41,000 rupees in this strategy. Okay, this is what the 40,800 rupees is what we have done. This is the place where all the adjustments will exhaust and we will come to this place. If this is going to be your starting point, the adjustments will be requiring additional capital. So what we can do is, let us simulate. This is Sensible interface, right? We do not have the backtesting facility in Sensible. Probably like it will come in some time, but as of today that option is not there. It is only there in the Opstra Premium, and we have got something called Stock Mock. So in that we will get, I think there is some shutdown message is coming. Okay, by the time we will finish our video, no problem. So here what will happen? To do the adjustment, let us see that the market is going down. Okay, so right now we are at 17,350, right? Say that the market has come to 1750, means market has come down by 300 points, it has come to 1750. So we are getting into the loss territory, okay? So what adjustment we can do? Only very few adjustment is there which involves selling additional options on the untested side. Just remember that whenever you are having a loss, one side will get tested, either the call side or the put side. Say the put side is getting tested, the market is going down, the put side is getting tested. So what we do, we start selling 100 points above our highest call. In this strategy, what is our highest call? 17,700, right? So if the market goes down to 17,000, we sell 17,800. Let us add that one, the 17,800. Let us add 17,800, but 17,800, the premium will be different. If the market goes down by 300 points, the premium for this will be somewhere around 40 rupees. It will come to half, because still lot of time left, it will come to half. So you say I sell it for 40 rupees. Let us simulate, means I am not very sure about it. Let us simulate. We will sell this one lot. How much lot is you are having there, that much lots only, one lot. Sell it. The moment you sell it, but you will be selling it for 40 rupees. Let's say I will put 40 rupees, okay. When you sell it for 40 rupees, now the loss on the downside is limited to 2,400 rupees only. Your break even has increased a little bit, because whatever like you have collected as credit, so that becomes subtracted from your lower break even, okay, means you are selling on the higher side, so that will get added here, so your lower break even will have a better value, okay. Say the market goes down further, it goes down by another 100 points. So now we are at 17,050, it goes to 16,950 or 16,900. So that time your put values will increase like anything. But again, in your put values, you know your maximum loss, right? Means you are having 350 points here, but you have already collected, how much you have collected? You have collected 470 points, right? On the put, exactly how much you have collected? You have collected about 90 points only, not more than that, okay. 180 you have collected and you have paid out 90 rupees. So 90 points you have collected and your difference is 350 points. So 350 minus 90 means that is what is going to be your maximum loss. So let us put it 350 minus 90. So this is 260 points multiplied by 50. So in the put side you might have a maximum loss of 13,000 rupees. That is only on the put side. If the put side is in trouble, your call side will be in a very good profit. Okay, you have to always remember that. So you are selling additional call. Say the market is not reversing, the market is still continues going down, because if I have the back testing facility here like Opstra or Stockmark, I would have shown you every day how the market moved and what is going to be the adjustment, but I will try my maximum means to tell you in a very simple manner how it works. That is why means I am adjusting the premium for that, okay. But when it goes down, at the same time your premiums here will also increase, but does not matter, whatever is the premium increase here the final your loss whatever you are going to have is fixed, okay. This loss is at expiry, okay. So consider if the market continues to go down. So what we do, we sell additional options on the call side. Right now when you sell one option, I forgot to tell you, the moment you sell an additional option here, you see your margin how much it increases. Earlier it was 41,000, right? So now you will require 1,18,000. Means without additional capital, it is not possible to do adjustments on the iron butterfly. So you should have a good additional capital of at least 2 to 2.5 lakh rupees you should keep with you. Then you can do additional capital. But here anyway, we are not going to again spend any money on this. So we will be keep on booking the profit only. Okay. So if the market continues to go down by another 100 points, coming back to our strategy, by 100 points, what we do, this 40 rupees would have easily become 20 rupees, right? Means the market continues to go down, means your call options will start losing value. So this would have become 20 rupees. So we booked the 20 rupees profit here, which is 1000 rupees. So 20 multiplied by 50 is the lot size. So 1000 rupees you would have booked profit. Then what you do, you sell further close to the money call option. You cannot sell 100 points, it came down, right? But you cannot sell 17,700 because you already bought it, so it will cancel out. So you sell further down 17,600 because the market is at 16,900, right? You can sell 17,600. When you sell 17,600, the premium will be somewhere around 40 rupees, okay, that time. So you sell the 17,600. You book 1000 rupees. So what I will do, I will minus the 1000 rupees here. Whatever like loss, the value what I am having here is around 2443. But I will reduce 1000 rupees there just for our calculation purpose. Okay. So I will say 17,600 I am going to sell, but I am going to sell it for 40 rupees only. Okay. But I have booked already, you can say I have booked already 1000 rupees. So here now what is the loss we are having? We are having 2443. So now what the loss will become? This minus 1000 rupees. So 1400 rupees of loss only we will have. Again, the margin, since you have booked the profit and then coming down, the margin required will not be 1.24 lakhs, it will be around that 1.1 lakhs, whatever you have seen earlier, that is going to be the margin. So that is will be the maximum money what will about 1.5 lakh rupees you need to have. If the market continues to go down, your loss is very limited. Your loss is only 1400 rupees and you can continue to sell call options till this level. If the market keep on going down, you can sell the call options till 17,000. You can sell the call options. Below that, no need to sell. Just start selling up to 17,000 call option. You can sell without any issue because it is like you can keep on moving the call towards your spot. If the market is trending one side, it is going downwards, keep on collecting additional credit and then nullify your loss on the put side. After some time, your put side will not have any loss. Forget about market reversing. If the market reverses, first, if the market is here, consider the market is here and you are in this one. You are keep on selling the call and you are somewhere here. If the market reverses, you don't have to worry because the market needs to pass your maximum profit point, then only it will go to the loss. Okay. Say if the market is reversing after a week or so, the market is reversing, it will come here. You will have about 7,000 rupees profit. Just see that you are somewhere in the middle of your range. That time don't do any adjustments, just close the entire position for a very good profit and exit. The profit like may not be like 15,000 something, you may have 7,000, 8,000, but that itself is a good profit. Means for 2 weeks on a capital of around 1.5 lakh, 8,000 is a very good profit. Okay. Same thing applicable on the call side testing also. Instead of selling calls, you will start selling put and keep on moving your puts up. Like you already have a 17,000 put. The bought put you are not going to change and you are not going to change the straddle also. You have a straddle and you have a hedges. You are not going to adjust any of these things. You are only going to sell additional calls if the market is going down, or you are going to sell additional puts if the market starts going up. Okay. As simple as that. You will require one lot more margin. unhedged. Unhedged lot margin is very somewhere around, like for Nifty it is around like 70,000 rupees, so 70 to 75,000 rupees. So that much of margin you need to keep additionally in your account. So one lot is enough, means we keep on moving that, so that should be okay. If the market is reversing, your strategy will become profitable. Don't worry about your additional call what you sold, that call may give loss, but the put spread what you sold will become profitable. If it is going to reverse from up to down, means the market keep on going up and you started moving your puts up, and if the market is coming down, means your sold put may increase in value, but that increase will be less than your spread of your call spread. Your bear call spread will compensate all the losses. Then once the whole position comes to somewhere in the middle of your strategy, the market spot comes to middle of the strategy where your profit will be a little higher, that time simply close the spread and come out of the strategy, you will be profitable. Here the adjustment is not moving any of the position, here the adjustment is selling additional options. That is the only adjustment here. Okay, I hope you understood what is a iron butterfly strategy. Again, in a simple terms, iron butterfly is a hedged straddle, hedged short straddle. You have a straddle and you have hedges, that's all. To coming back to our original position, so this is our original position. So the straddle is like this. So if the market started moving up, start selling additional puts above your final put. Your final put is 17,000. Okay, you start selling 16,800. The market started going up, start collecting additional credit by selling something above this. If the market continues to go up, you can start coming below this and you can sell up to here. Okay, you can keep on selling, you can sell up to 17,350 or you can sell up to even 17,700 also. You keep on selling additional puts. Even if the market reverses, you don't have to worry, it will come to your profitable range, then only it will go into the loss. First it has to come to your profitable range, that time simply close the trade and come out. And this adjustments can be made if you are taking the iron fly on the monthly expiry. On a weekly expiry, you will not get very good premium when you are doing adjustments. So for the weekly iron fly strategy, better take the stop loss, whatever stop loss you are having, or take the max loss and exit. If you start doing the adjustments, it will hurt more. Means I have seen by experience that same thing can be done, but the premium what you collect will be very, very less. It is not worth taking that much risk, and the movement of the weekly premiums will be very huge compared to the monthly premiums. So it is very difficult to collect reasonable amount as premium to recover whatever loss you are having on the tested side. The untested side, the premiums will be very, very less because the time left is very, very less. Okay. So that's it for today. I hope you understood what is a iron fly strategy, and this is a medium risk, highly profitable but low probability of profit. Okay, and the margin required is also very less. I have given you the adjustment. The adjustment is selling additional option on the untested side, naked option, selling naked options on the untested side. If the market reverses, your position will be profitable. If the market continues to go one-sided, you start selling, book the profit in your sold option and start selling close to the money additional option. By that you are covering your loss on the tested side. Okay, as simple as that. That's it for today. I hope you learned something new. This is a very popular strategy. I hope you have learned something new from me. Signing off, this is JR. May the markets be with you. Thank you. Bye bye. Thanks for watching. If you like our content, please subscribe to our channel, like and share the video. Thank you.